Once upon a time, in a deep and ancient forest, there lived a pair of crafty goblins.
The crafty goblins did everything together, until one day, when darkness overwhelmed the big wooden house in which they lived.
Blamed for the darkness, Brother Goblin was forced to leave the forest, while his sister had to stay behind.
Ten years later, they were finally reunited, and together, they decided to confront the darkness in the big wooden house.
Though they sought the help of their friends in the forest, they found that no one wanted to delve into the long-gone past.
This is how the goblins found themselves alone in the woods, trying to discover why darkness had submerged the big wooden house.
Tomorrow we should play Compass and North Star in the woods.
Be sure to wear your hat then.
You be sure to wear your hat.
All right, who wants ice cream?
Me!
Eat up. Without a word, she went out and buried the tiara in the ground beneath the sapling. And as the final scoop of dirt fell, the tiara felt truly gone, and with it, the final link to her old self. She could only go forward and find a new place for herself in this world, where she was no longer truly a princess in a tiara and a beautiful gown, but a wan woman, alone in a deep and ancient wood. And that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure, and her title.
I don't like that story. There were no goblins, and it was depressing.
We won't read it again.
I love you, Mom. Not me. Just kidding. Love you, Mom.
Mwah. I love you too. Sleep well and dream, my doves.
Ollie? Ollie? What a waste. Allison! Ollie? Allison, help! We need to call for help.
Hey. You doing all right?
I thought coming here would be closing a chapter of our lives, you know?
Instead, we've spun off a whole miserable prequel trilogy. Okay. No. We're not letting ourselves do this again. Come on, up. Mind-numbing labor's a great way to forget your troubles.
Can't we just have coffee instead?
No. On your feet, soldier. Let's take a break from packing and sort out the furniture. If we get enough done, I'll drive you into town and buy you a gallon of ice cream.
Mint chocolate chip, 2 gallons. Let's do this.
Oof.
Goblin face is keep. $sign is donate or sell, and trash can is, well, trash. By the way, I cleared out most of the stuff from the bathroom this morning, but I left you the toilet.
How very generous of you.
Hello, friends. My name is Kate Trick, and welcome back to Tell Me Why. This is chapter 2, obviously. So I guess now we're just sorting through shit, eh? Anywho. So I guess we'll sort and figure out. So let's see here. What's this? Excuse me. Sorry. What? Goblins were here.
What's this doing down here? Is that gum?
Ugh.
Ugh. I guess that was probably me.
I know what it says. The big frog. Okay. I think that is one of the most disgusting things is when people stick gum under a table or something like that. I'm not a big gum chewer to begin with, so.
What to do with this?
Left shift. I don't know. I want to trash it. Let's sell it. Oh shit, I forgot. You gotta actually click it.
Maybe someone would be willing to refinish it.
Yeah, there you go. Is that an old
I completely forgot we had a pet vole for a few days.
vole?
Volcano. She was in rough shape when we found her. Good thing Marianne actually knew what she was doing with injured wildlife.
Oh, where's... Wait, is that where they were? There we go.
Lasagna! Lasagna!
Finish your salad first. Thank you, Tessa. You're a lifesaver.
No, don't worry about it. They're just leftovers from the restaurant.
What about Volcano? She needs to eat her lunch too.
Oh, you're quite right, love.
She can have my corn.
Here you go, little one. Must be hungry too.
Huh.
Tessa really did keep us all fed.
She always tried to take care of everyone. Still does, I guess.
Okie dokie. Oh my.
I guess it's finally time to take these pictures down.
Yeah. Still deciding what to do with them.
Ooh. That's iffy. Because I don't know how the protocol is.
I mean, most of them are pretty happy memories.
I guess.
You look cute here.
That's not me.
That
I
was
mean,
okay.
It is, but
But not really. I get it.
it's just weird. Seeing myself like that again.
Okay.
Didn't think a picture could throw me like this anymore.
I'm sorry. That sounds really rough.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm like 1,000 times better. but I've got a ways to go before I'm comfortable taking my shirt off. Which is why I'm scheduling my top surgery as soon as we sell this house. No more putting a binder on every morning.
Oof.
God, that sounds fucking amazing.
Yeah, totally. Just so you know, I'll be there to help out when you do. Whatever you need.
Thanks.
All right. What's your verdict, Ronan?
You know what? I'll keep a few. To remind us how far we've come.
There you go.
Oh man, I love this one.
Why do I look so pissed? I remember loving this.
Maybe because Marianne was sticking a camera in your face?
Yeah, I was a little curious how that works with the old pictures, and I know everyone's different, so it might not apply the same way to everybody. But I can't imagine when you're not comfortable, if that's not the body, if your body isn't right, then I can't imagine it's easy to go back and look at old pictures of yourself in that body. I don't know. I could be wrong. If I am, I apologize. My take on things.
Come on, honey, smile, like
Oh.
Allison.
Hold up your fish.
It's not my fish anymore. Allison stole it.
My sister, the fish thief.
You were just being bratty.
Was I, though?
Yes. All I did was help clean it when we were out on the porch. Eddie had to force you to share.
Cleaning a fish. Oh, I love Tyler's sweater.
Ugh. Gross stain is gross.
What happened?
Some unfortunate spillage that brought about the end of indoor tea parties. I hid the stain with my toys, forgetting that they would eventually be picked up.
Brilliant move, Ronan.
Where's the memory? Oh.
Steady now. Take your time. He's not gonna jump up and do the cha-cha.
What about me? I want to clean the fish too.
It's not even your fish. You didn't catch anything.
Ugh, only because you wouldn't stop talking and scared all the fish away.
Keep your eyes on what you're doing. Allison, when we're done with this half, you can take over and do the other one. That sound fair?
Yes.
You're right. I was kind of being a brat.
I've never known anyone wanting to clean a fish. Oh, okay, I see. That's
Allison,
sorry.
I asked you to clean up the coffee table 3 times already.
Oops. I forgot. All right. I'll clean it up.
Thanks. While you do that, I'll check out the furniture. I'm guessing you want to keep the coffee table?
What do you want? Are we moving in together?
If there's anything you want, speak now.
I'm not really planning on bringing furniture to Denali. And
Okay.
if I need a base in Juneau, you'll have all the furniture I need.
How very non-committal of you. All right. I'll keep it.
Okay. Is that all of it?
I really like that armchair.
What armchair? For your forest shack? You like the molds?
On second thought, never mind. Adios, super comfy chair. And finally, I hate to say it, but the couches get a one-way ticket to the dump.
No protest here. I think I have permanent knee damage from a decade of bumping into the corner of those damn things.
Oh, I like
then
them.
that's it for the living room. You are relieved from your duties.
I liked those, but okay. That's just me. That's kind of my style, so. What's this?
Crummy table and wobbly chairs.
I feel like she has a place somewhere else as it is. So let's sell them. Oh shit, I keep forgetting you have to click.
We can make some pretty good money if we sell this. And I know I'd end up eating on the couch most of the time anyway.
That too.
Oh, God. What's that smell?
What's that smell?
What is that? Ooh, that smell. I don't know, where are we? Where's the memory? It's one thing about this, sometimes it's hard to find the memory. Oh, there we go. Ah, shit.
What's that smell? Smells like delicious garbage. Ooh, yes, delicious
Where are we?
indeed. Stinky Pants Sam. Oh, Stinky Pants Sam!
Come on now. Sal got that smell getting a skunk out of our barn. Be nice.
A skunk? What did you do to her? Is she okay?
Sure is. She just went hunting for food and couldn't get back out. All she needed was a little nudge to get her on her way.
Beat it, skunk!
Sam Kansky, hero of skunk kind.
I remember being super impressed by him, and it made me want to be a wild animal superhero too.
Ancient appliances, you are staying here. Although, that oven looks in okay enough shape.
No way. We are not moving the oven.
Dumping
Hey,
cake.
Allison, come take a break with me.
I don't know what. Everyday place mom. Okay. Let's leave. Okay. Where are you? Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. We just started.
Starting the fire again?
Yeah, I'm gonna boil some water. You want something to drink?
Are we? Hello? Choose tea, choose coffee.
Would you rather have instant coffee or instant coffee?
Nah, sorry. I'm more of a tea person. Get it? Tea. As in,
I got it. Took me a second.
How long have you been waiting to make that joke?
longer than I'm willing to admit.
I am so glad Eddie came through on the caffeine.
Shh, did you hear that?
The Ice King is sending us a warning.
What's happened? Oh, God, Kate, pay attention.
For your punishment, said the Ice King, you shall be banished from the forest. And if you dare come back before the new moon, you shall feel my anger in your gut. Hear it in the wind. Whoosh!
Do you think the Ice King would really react that way? He may be intimidating, but he's always fair and never mean.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Maybe he tells the goblins to help the people they hurt instead?
Great idea, sweetie. Why don't we think about it at dinner? I'll put everything away for safekeeping while you go wash your hands.
Can you put them in the binder so they don't get stained?
Of course, love.
I still think my dark and twisty version was better.
We put so many hours into that book.
Yeah. Our binder was full of extra drawings and incomplete stories. Think they're all still in the kitchen drawer?
We should go take a look.
Well, that's what I was doing. You gonna... Ah, come on now. Oh, are you gonna get it? Okay, you get it.
Come check this out. Allison's first drafts. Right. 'Cause I didn't contribute at all.
Come on. I know you did. I can't believe she kept all these.
You'd think putting them on the fridge for a couple of weeks would have been enough.
You know how we thought of ourselves as the goblins? Did you ever get the sense that maybe Mary Ann was the princess in the stories?
Yeah. She called her bedroom the princess's sanctum, and
I was about to
she was
say.
all alone in the woods, in this house, until we showed up.
She was. Alone, but with a few friends who helped her along the way.
What are you doing?
Research. So, if Mary Ann was the princess, then who were all the rest?
And here we go.
Oh, come on. Humor me.
Nope. What's this? Well,
You go here.
who's... Yeah, so let's see here.
This one.
Yeah, it would have to be that because the pelican gave all the food, so that was Tess. The bear, like the protector, I would say is the Sam, and then the fisherman guy. Yeah? That seems right. I don't want to swap anything.
Pelican.
She was the most generous one.
Yeah,
Tess.
but there was always a catch.
And then...
The bear was the most helpful one. He was always around.
Stalking her?
What? No.
I mean, he was kinda always there. Lurking. You done?
Poor Moose. Really didn't do him justice.
Justice? Kind of ironic, huh?
Considering he was the lawful good one.
Too
Gotcha.
bad the law isn't really just.
Okay. So let's swap these two. Okay. I don't care. No. I don't want to swap any. I'm done. I think I got it. Yeah, that has to be them. So back. That has to be right, yeah?
All right,
Okay.
I think I'm done.
You sure?
Left shift. Definitely. It has to be.
How do you like them apples?
You know, I think you might be onto something. What about these guys? I don't see them being real-life people. Or this one.
The specific human attributes you have assigned to these forest animals are truly thought-provoking.
Indubitably.
Yep, totally Mary Ann.
Okay, we
Why
know
a
that.
princess, though? Why not a queen?
She hated authority.
Yeah, she'd have been a terrible ruler.
Wait.
You better hurry, or the Mad Hunter will catch us! We need to hide. This way! What's going on? I don't know. Is he here? Is he really here? I don't know. I'm scared. Go away! Yeah! Go back to the forest!
I forgot about that. We'd been pretending he was there.
And then, suddenly he was.
That was the only time that happened, right? Allison? Wait. It felt way too real. It was...
Us. Pushing our imagination way too far.
Great. Sam Kansky, Grandmaster of Bad Timing. We're not done with this conversation.
Morning, Sam.
Ahoy, goblins! I ran into Chief Brown, who said you were starting to clean up on the house this morning, so, I kind of figured you might need some supplies.
That's... Thank you. That was very thoughtful.
Oh, also got something for you, Tyler. Every man needs a good knife. There you are.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Sam.
Good. Good. Yeah.
Now give me $1.
Oh, and before I forget, for the lady of the house. It was your mom's favorite recipe. Still make it darn near every week. Think of her every time.
Thank you.
Thanks. But we don't have a stove. Still no electricity.
Oh, yeah. That fuse box is busted. Just another thing I've been meaning to put back together around here.
Where is it? I can take care of it.
Oh, I don't doubt you can. But, I've been kicking this thing back to life for the last 20-some years. I'll give you a hand.
All right.
Box is in the barn. Follow me.
We'll be right behind you.
I think Sam's heart's in the right place, but he's like trying to, I don't know, maybe it just seems like he's trying to be, you're a man, so men do this, you know?
Well, I guess old bears can learn new tricks.
Yep. Come on. Let's go get our electricity back on.
I think he's maybe overcompensating a bit, but I think, you know, his heart's in the right place. Okay, can we go? Are we gonna...
So,
are you...
how's...
Oh, sorry, Taylor.
school?
I graduated already. Outdoor studies.
Oh, outdoor studies, huh? Well, it's a good thing I came along when I did. You know, I built this here barn for your mama.
You really helped her out, huh?
Now, you know, just a few chores here and there. I was glad to help. Your mother, she... No. I could never bring myself to leave her high and dry. Anyways, let me find that darn key.
Wait, Sam. You have more of our keys?
Yeah. The one for the barn's called a railroad key. See, it's got this special tip that you can...
Fascinating. I'll take that off your hands now.
Well, I, figured I might still need to do some maintenance, so,
Nope. We're good. Thank you.
fair warning, door's a bit temperamental.
Haven't you been taking care of this place? You didn't oil the doors?
What? You think I just hang out here all day or something? Here, son, give me a try.
Good.
Okay, when you twist it as far as you can to the left, give it a nice little jerk.
Damn it.
No shit.
Oiling the door takes like 2 seconds.
Well, at least the door is open now.
Yeah, that's easy enough to fix.
Yeah.
Now, that fuse box.
Oh no. You and you are going to clean up your mess. I'll take care of the fuse box.
But I didn't do it.
I'm not asking. Go on.
Look at that. Another little... Let's see here. I guess you're not really, you're just gonna look at the fuse box. Okay. That is different than the
Alright.
fuse box.
Fuses go into plugs. Should be easy enough.
Look at what? The whole jam needs to be replaced.
Nah, just need to sand that part down.
Let's
Could
see.
refinish the whole thing, but...
Q. Range. 1 is the water heater, 2 is the kitchen outlet, lights. Generator, heater, and garage. Main range. Oh, I see. Okay. Let's see. Mary and oh god, I can't read that writing for shit. I ripped up your electrical board. I gotta run, but in case you want to check it out, careful not to overload the circuits.
What happened? You okay?
Yeah, it's just a bum knee. I wrecked it playing ball.
You'll have to use 15.
In college?
High school. Best damn fullback around. Well, till I got hurt.
Damn, that's rough.
15 amp fuses for the garage. Amps total 120 for the full house. Sam. P.S. Pre-program myself once every color coding. Each fuse should have the right color cable. Got it. Okay. So let's see. Which one's the garage again? 6. It's 15. And
Seems to be working just fine. Problem must be the latch.
No shit. It's covered in rust.
Nothing a little salt and lime can't fix.
Salt and
what was
lime.
that?
It's a door latch, not a bottle of cheap tequila.
Sure could go for a margarita right about now.
A margarita? Really?
Hey, sometimes old Sam likes to feel fancy.
Let's try this one.
Okay, does that work? It does. Look at me. Okay. So that's what? 20 and 15 is 35. So we want a 15, which makes it
Shouldn't we
50?
get this cleaned up before we put it back together?
I just want to check something. Hey, you two got any,
70.
air insurance?
What for? You and your gun are always around.
Oh, not always. You can't fend off a bear with smart-ass remarks, you know.
We're not getting a gun, Sam.
90, and 120. So I'm right, yeah? Cool.
Seems good.
There we go. If all it was putting fuses in, why was it such a difficult process? Ooh, is that where the gun was?
You damn fool.
Everything okay?
You two look like you got this all in hand, so, bye.
What was that about?
Okay, tools, cool, cool, love it. Is that paint? Oh, here we go. Let's see here. Candles?
Found Marianne's stash. Blueberry, salmonberry. Huh. Birch and fireweed?
Bet it tastes like restricted freedom and 9 p.m. lights out.
Does canned food really expire? I mean, those have definitely gone bad.
As far as I'm concerned, they always were.
I don't know what they are. Take that's where they made their little...
Hey there, little buddy.
What is it?
Are you cooing at a spider?
That's
It
my
had better be a
wife.
tiny one.
Don't listen to the mean lady. You're an 8-legged beauty.
Seems a little cold
What
for
are we
us.
gonna do with this wreck?
Take it apart, sell the scrap.
Be my guest. But it sure looks like a pile of junk to me.
Where you see junk, I see dollars. Oh man, I'm gonna put together the sweetest toolbox ever.
Okay. Everyone needs a good toolbox.
Preda rep. What's that?
Wolf pee.
Ew, what?
Do not spill it on your shoes.
I sense a story.
Well, if by story you mean using it at fireweed to get rid of some rats, and then spilling it on my only pair of shoes, then yes. Hey, it was not funny.
It
Sure
probably
thing,
stunk.
B-boy.
Allison, do you know who this is?
What did you find?
Looks like
Do you
Tyler
know
in
who
the
that
picture.
is?
Yeah. That's Carol, Eddie's mom. I've seen other pictures of her, but never this one.
Man, look at Brown. And Marianne. She looks really happy.
Can I?
Careful, the glass is broken.
Are you okay?
Give your
It
technician.
stings. Let's go see Mom.
But she'll get mad. We weren't even supposed to be here.
Come on, it's gonna get infected.
Well, depending what it was. Oh, sorry,
I don't
Tyler.
want to. She said not to disturb her and Eddie. Where are you going?
Things were different when she was around. We were family, Eddie. How could you do this to me?
Look, I had to make that call.
What were they talking about? I can't figure out what's going on.
I don't know, but I remember that whatever Eddie had to do, whatever that call was about, it was tearing him up.
Tearing him up? He was being a total cop, and Marianne got pissed and threw him out. Here, I'm gonna show you what I remember. There's more. I can feel it.
I had to make that call. I was just following the law.
Oh, yeah? And this little visit right here? What would the law say about this, huh?
Look, I didn't have to come out here, but I did.
You're a goddamn hypocrite. Get out of here!
Marianne.
I said get out! Out!
What'd she throw?
What? She didn't throw the picture at him.
You sure about that? He was being a complete dick.
How can you be sure? We were eavesdropping. We could barely see a thing.
What do you think happened then?
Look, I had to make that call. I was following procedure. What I'm legally required to do.
Then why are you here? Pretty sure this isn't procedure.
I wanted you to hear it from me.
Please leave.
Marianne. I'm sorry.
Please just go.
How do we keep remembering the same things so differently?
It was a long time ago, and, well, memory's a tricky thing.
It is.
When did that happen?
I'm not sure. I think it was the exact same day she attacked you.
That's what I thought.
But Uncle Eddie said he hadn't seen Marianne for weeks.
Yeah, that was bullshit. And what was all that
Uh-oh.
about following the law? What was he doing here exactly?
I don't know. I have no idea. We shouldn't jump to any conclusions.
Look, I know he took care of you, but that doesn't make him incapable of lying.
True.
I can't see him being that cold with Marianne. Even if he was being a cop.
I mean, I can, but who knows? I guess memory's a tricky thing, huh?
Get out. Get... You're a goddamn hypocrite. Get out of here.
Because it was like a slow... I'm gonna say Allison's.
Get out. Get out. I know you were just doing your job, but I need you to go before you get in trouble. Please, just get out of here.
What?
Alright. Say Brown really felt bad about whatever he came out to tell her. It was still the day she attacked us. He still lied. Now what?
You go and get a straight answer from him.
Right now?
Yes. I'll go get my car keys.
But what will these mountains of trash do without us?
Fuck the trash.
I don't like how it's like you have to pick Tyler's memory to bring him closer. Like, because there is no, you know, there's the black and white, but there's also much gray. And I think Tyler sees Brown. They both see Brown in a different light. So I think.
Man, I can't believe Brown lied. I mean, I may not be the guy's biggest fan.
Yeah.
But he's always talking about the truth and the law and shit.
Do you have to be so happy about it?
What?
I know you've been waiting for something like this. Something that proves Eddie's an asshole. But gloating about it is really not cool. It's Tina. I gotta take this. Yeah, just a sec. I'm parking the car.
Which one's Tina?
Guess I'll just go stretch my legs then.
Why'd you turn the car off?
Just give me a sec.
Why'd you stay in the car?
Okay, Tina. What's going on?
Hi, hon. I've got someone who is super interested in seeing the house.
Oh, that's amazing. When?
They're just in the area for a couple of days, so they'd like to come by day after tomorrow.
Oh, I'm not sure it'll be ready.
Hun, this guy is very motivated, but I know he's looking at other properties. It's not like you've had people breaking down the door.
I appreciate that, but we've kind of got a lot going on over here.
Did I mention it would be an all-cash offer?
It's not the right time.
There we go.
Cash offer, Allison.
I'm sorry, but it'll be a total mess. I don't want to waste anyone's time.
Okay, well, you tell me when you're ready.
Huh. Well, I think I just made Tina's shit list. The artist really nailed this one. Dorian Key. Kinda rings a bell.
Why does that name sound familiar?
Marianne was anxious about rocks falling on the road. She always assumed the worst would happen.
Oh, look at that. There's all kinds of shit through here. Kind of looks like the little town where I went to college.
God, I'd love to be able to make something like this.
What is that? Oh. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, it's funny. Where I went to school up in the mountains, and like lots of times you'd see like water just running down the side onto the rocks. It was really cool.
You'll be able to climb to the top of that waterfall with an ice pick.
Of course, I went back to the town a few years later, or not so long ago actually, and town looks nothing like it used to. It used to be just this quiet little mountain town that just happened to have a college in the middle of it. Now it's a big university town. What's all this? Bear encounters are frequent during salmon run, May through October. Exercise extreme caution along the rivers, local trails. Do not feed the bears. Keep all foods properly stowed and contained. Stay alert. Make noise when hiking. Bears don't like surprises. Never hike alone. Always carry pepper spray when hiking. Do not run. Stand your ground. Wave your arms. Talk loudly. Do not climb trees or poles. Bears are extremely efficient climbers. In case of violent attack, fight back vigorously. Be on the lookout for bears. Oh, I didn't want that shit. I keep hitting the wrong button.
Dee and I did that trail a couple years ago. We drank ice-cold beers when we reached the summit.
Rodolfo. The Catholic Halloween celebration, Friday, October 30th, 2015, in St. Stephen's Church.
Whose votes are you looking to win out here, Tom? The Bears? Looks like you found a nice spot.
We've been here before, right? I feel like I've been here before.
That's cool. It's beautiful.
So, Tina?
Tina West, our realtor?
Oh, that Tina. What'd she need?
She had someone who wanted to see the house, but he could only come by day after tomorrow.
And you told her no?
Yeah. We need more time than that, to get things cleaned up and,
Thanks. But what if it's the only call we get?
And I guess we just grow old and lose our minds in that fucking house.
Sounds like a plan. So, before Tina called, we were talking.
Yeah?
I'm not happy your foster father fucked up.
Oh yeah? Because you sure sounded like it.
He hid information about Marianne.
I know! You just don't have to rub it in.
I get it. You're always gonna side with him over me.
Come on, that's not fair.
Then why do you keep doing it?
This town, these people, they're just memories to you. But it's my home, Tyler. My friends, my family. And as much as I want answers, I'd rather not lay waste to my entire life to get them.
I didn't come here to ruin your life, Allison. Just want some answers.
I know. That's why we're doing all this, right? Our hometown looks pretty picturesque from here.
Oh, I see, okay.
Doesn't it?
You're way more attached to this place than you let on.
So, you really want to live somewhere super secluded like this? Alone in a cave, speaking for the trees?
I do. Is it really that hard to imagine?
Oh yeah? Who do you think's gonna come visit you out there, in the middle of nowhere?
Well, I was hoping you would.
You feeling that, Ty?
Yeah.
Found you! North Star! Okay, now you're the star and I'm the compass. Okay, and don't cheat. I know you were sending me fake hints last time. I did not. Yes, you did. Okay, I won't do it again.
You were always accusing me of cheating.
Because you totally did.
Because you're always cheating.
It was a cool game. Guessing where you were just by feeling what you felt.
No one else could play it with us.
That was the beauty of it.
For real? You never wanted any other friends?
Nah, not really. I mean, we had each other. That was enough for me.
So, not too disappointed I turned down our chance to be billionaires?
Nah, all that money would have made me soft. And I've spent way too many years polishing my edgy side. You were right to call me out earlier. I was being a jerk about Eddie.
I'm all for enjoying the wins as they come. But maybe not at the expense of my father figure?
I'll try my best.
That's how my sister and I are too. We'll like, 1 minute we'll be screaming at each other, the next minute we're fine.
Hey, look what I found.
What did you find? What is it? Oh.
Aha! I knew it was still here.
What
I
was
knew
this?
we'd been here before. We claimed it as part of the Ronin kingdom.
And it still is. All it needs is a little update.
Yeah, since he's not Ollie anymore.
What are you doing?
What I wanted to do back then, but I didn't have the guts. There, looking better already.
You're right. Way better.
Arboglyph. Arboglyph? Okay, hang on 1 second for a bit.
So, what's the plan?
We go inside and calmly ask Eddie why he was there that day.
All right.
Let's try to let him get his side of the story out, okay?
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. I understand, Mr. Barrow. I'll be sure to let him know. Yes, I have it all written down. Have a good day, Mr. Barrow. Morning, Missy.
How'd you get stuck working reception?
Rose called in sick this morning. I'm covering for her while I try to get my paperwork done. What are you doing here?
Just checking in with Uncle Eddie.
I'm guessing from the identical features that this is Tyler?
Tyler, Denise, Denise, Tyler.
Wilson, could you tell Officer Vincenzi that I'll be... Oh, good morning, Allison.
Hi, Uncle.
I'm gonna take Dr. Torres' statement. No need for Vincenzi to come back to the station.
He doesn't seem like he's in the best of moods.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but he's been a little off all day. Good luck.
Great. He has an excuse to brush us off.
I'm sure he'll make time if we say it's important.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, hello, kids.
Hello, middle-aged adult.
Everything all right? Your uncle said you two were going to be knee-deep in trash for a few days.
A few days? That's optimistic. It feels like every time we clear out a drawer, 2 more just appear out of thin air.
Huh. Yes, you got my sympathies. When we emptied Linda's parents' house, oof, I thought we'd have to rent a backhoe.
How is Linda? I feel like I haven't seen her in months.
Good. Yeah, she started working over at the high school as the librarian. Pay's not great, but she gets to see the kids every day, so...
I bet Brendan's thrilled.
Oh, yeah. Happy as any teenager who's got to spend extra time with his mom.
Well, I'll let you work.
No worries. You're not a bother.
Dr. Torres, you said your daughter was with you during the incident?
Yes, she was.
I'll need her information too then. Can you give me her name and date of birth?
Okay. Isabella Henderson, July 16th, 2009.
Henderson. Different last name?
Yes, father's. My ex-husband.
Does she live with you most of the time?
No, her father has primary custody. Because of my hours. She stays with me on the weekends.
What's that look for?
I forgot your birthday.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. I got so wrapped up in Tyler coming that it totally slipped my mind. I'll make it up to you, I promise.
All right.
Hold on, I don't...
Called yesterday at 14 a.m. because someone vandalized your mailbox. Officer Vincenzi was dispatched to your home at 6:29
Hey.
a.m.
He speaks.
But you couldn't
How's
stay to
Delos
the
treating you
stadium.
so far?
I had to be in surgery at 9. I was already running behind.
It's been good to see Allison.
Says here you
She's
work
been
at
talking
Cottonwood
nonstop
Hospital.
about you lately.
That's right.
That sure
I know
is
she's
good
happy
news.
to have you here.
It's
Hey, been
certainly
meaning to say, Allison
your
showed
usual
us that
work
article you wrote for
I'm
the
a
Juneau
surgical
Daily last year.
at one of the
You
only
were
hospitals
spot
in
on.
East Alaska.
The state needs to be giving way more money to youth centers.
Yeah, of course.
Fireweed was lucky to have you.
Well, listen, we really appreciate you coming in after a 24-hour shift.
Thanks. I spent a lot of time fighting for more outdoor activities. Made some enemies in the administration over that one. But the first time those kids summited Mount Roberts, man, they were so proud. Felt great.
I know exactly what you mean. I, volunteer sometimes with the JCE. You know, give lectures about police work, lead group talks when I can.
I don't know what the JCE is.
JCE?
You know, Juneau Coalition for Equality.
Oh. Oh. Wait, really? That's awesome.
Yeah, and I don't mean to preach, but the kids in those groups, be it Fireweed or the JCE, they need people who really understand them. People who know where they're coming from and will fight for what they need. Anyways, sorry for the rant.
Did you need something, Allison?
Yeah. Tyler? Can you come here?
Could you go through the full details of your morning with me, Dr. Torres?
Of course. I woke up at 5 and got ready for work. Isabella's father was coming over to pick her up at 6:30. So I woke her up at 6. I made breakfast, and as we were eating, I realized I hadn't grabbed the mail the night before. Isabella asked to come with me, so I helped her into her coat and boots before we went out. We stepped outside.
Oh boy, fire drills. Everybody's favorite way to slack off.
Hey, is that your desk? Huh? I didn't think so. Move on.
Right.
My back was
Sorry.
because I was shutting the door. But Isabella is certain of what she saw. She says it was a little kid. Around her size. She shouted at them, but by the time I turned around, they were gone.
A little kid.
That's what she said. A little kid wearing stripes.
What about you? Are you sure you didn't see anything?
No. I'm sorry.
All right. I am back. I am sorry. I had to go get a haircut. I was already a little delayed because Steam hadn't updated properly. There was an issue, so it took a while to get Chapter 2 downloaded. But I had to go get a haircut, and if my eyebrows look super red, it's the first time I've had my eyebrows waxed since this pandemic began. So they're always red anyway, but that's why they look like that. The next video you see, they'll be looking fresh to death. So, let's go ahead and resume.
Tyler? You ready?
Morning, Chief Brown.
Good morning, Tyler.
Hey, could we talk to you in private? It's a little urgent.
Can you excuse me for a second, Dr. Torres? What's going on, you two?
We had a few more questions about our mother.
Look, now's not the best time.
Well, maybe we can come back later then?
Excuse me. Come on. Guys, I'm understaffed today. I've got a receptionist out sick, an officer dealing with personal issues. I need to finish taking this woman's statement, and I don't have time to chat right now.
We were just hoping for some answers.
Well, I don't know what more you think I'm going to say. I already told you everything. I need to get back to this complaint. Sorry, guys.
Oh, I hate when he's stubborn like that. So what now?
Of course, Miss Torres.
I don't know. I don't really want to... Shit.
Screw this. Marianne's file must be upstairs. Let's just go get it.
Wait, what?
Oh.
Who are you and what have you done with my sister?
Your sister's gotten really tired of being treated like a child. Come on, let's go.
Where's Isabella now?
At school. She's back at her father's house.
Can we go upstairs? Is that okay?
Can I get Mr. Henderson's information from you? I think it'd be helpful if I could talk to Isabella.
Yes.
Hey, what are you two up to over there? Everything all right?
Yeah, everything's fine. We're just, I was just telling Tyler where the upstairs bathroom is. Tyler, help me out here.
Oh, yeah. Toilet emergency, lake water, you know, Mother Nature's juice cleanse.
And there's a bathroom just past the break room. Behind you. First door on your right.
Forget it, Tyler. There's no way we're getting upstairs out in the open like this. It's too suspicious. There must be another way up.
There was a fire drill notice on Vincenzi's desk. Are there any kind of fire exits?
Oh my god. Why didn't I think of that? Lobby, now.
I really like this telecommunication thing we have. Let's see.
All right.
Let's see.
Let's see.
See, right there. Looks like we can go...
There. Fire exit.
It opens up to a staircase on the side of the building, but it'll definitely be locked from the inside. If one of us were to create a diversion, the other could slip upstairs and open the door. And since you're the troublemaker, I nominate you as the one to make a scene.
Oh, come on.
Really?
Got a better idea?
Not really.
Not really. No.
Right. Let's go.
Oh. I don't know how I'm supposed to make a scene. Oh look, what's this?
How about saying someone's climbing the fence?
Really?
I could pretend they're outside trying to break in.
All right.
What about those missing people posters? I could pretend I've seen someone.
Yeah, sure. Might work.
Oh shit. I don't want to pretend like I've seen someone when I haven't. I'll just see if there was something around here.
That pile of paperwork?
What about it?
I could tip it over.
Kinda messy, but, I mean, sure.
Let's see. Come, there's gotta be something here. What's this? Let's look at this. Q. Oh, crap. Mailbox bandit, 9 days. Let's see. Okay, something about the mailbox killer. Let's leave. There's something, but you can't really see. Maybe I'll do the missing person thing. I don't know what that does, but...
Huh. Officer? I think I saw her. I saw that girl.
Oh, which one?
Stella Reyes. I'm positive I saw her when we stopped to get coffee on the way in from Juneau. At Tommy's, right off the Marine Highway.
Oh. Yeah, I don't think that was her, kid. Stella Reyes' body was found about 50 miles south of Anchorage a couple weeks ago.
Oh, man. Poor girl.
Yeah, I forgot to take that poster down. I'm sorry.
Tyler.
Well, why is that my fault? I'll just do that. That's gonna...
Jesus, Tyler, what happened?
Sorry, I wasn't looking where I was going.
Just leave that there.
I should have just done that to begin with.
All right, I'm in position.
What now?
Turn right when you exit the station and follow the side of the building. The staircase will be right there.
Okay.
You heading out?
Yeah, gotta get going.
Where's Allison?
Bathroom. I'm, gonna wait for her outside.
All right. See you around.
Later.
I should have said smoke. I haven't seen him really smoking, though.
First winter air.
Okay, I'm by the door. Come on.
And she's back. How old is Brown?
38.
Oh, wow. Graduated really young.
Youngest officer to ever join the DCPD. If Eddie catches us in here.
There's no turning back now.
38. My wife is 38. Why does it seem like...
Personnel files, department budgets, but 0 case files.
Looks like this is where Brown keeps all his personal mail. You applied to a summer drama program back in 2009?
I did, but they rejected me. Michael and I were supposed to go together. He went, but I was stuck here for the summer with no one but Justin Beaver for company. Why?
Well, this letter says you got in.
What the hell? So he just turned it down?
I'm sorry, Allison.
Shouldn't be surprised he's lied to me in the past.
Huh.
Why is Brown on a first-name basis with the director of Fireweed? Oh.
What'd you find?
It's an invoice. Eddie Brown, you'll find enclosed the final invoice for resident Tyler Ronan. The Fireweed administration would like to thank you for all of the support you've given us over the years.
I knew Eddie pulled some strings to send you there, but... that's a lot of money.
More backdoors and secret moves.
Maybe he didn't want to make you uncomfortable.
Well, now I feel like I'm in his debt. Looks like he's working with the Office of Child Services on the case.
None of our business.
I think it was something about child services, although...
You finding anything?
No.
Brown really wants everyone to know what a fine, upstanding citizen he is, doesn't he?
He's a genuinely good person. And saying that here makes me feel even worse.
No, because he hid your acceptance letter. I can't believe he had that out and about.
Though we are destined to burn, we emerge as stardust.
Is that? Oh no.
Oh yes.
Burn it. Burn it with fire.
Huh. Hey, you.
Okay.
Huh. The Delos Police Force is getting a new officer. This guy has a record, and not a short one. Why is he even in the running?
Shh. Eddie has a really hard time hiring people out here. I don't think he has a choice.
There's always a choice.
Misdemeanor, armed robbery. Let's see. Flight to avoid prosecution. Let's see. Paraphernalia. That's not uncommon. He might work. What's this? Q. Donald M. Mert. Military, E3. My wife was an E3. She wasn't in the army, though.
Are you sure you checked all the emails?
I haven't even looked at them. Q. Army of the United States. Let's see. Private first class was discharged under honorable conditions. Yes, if you are dishonorably discharged, it is not good. Let's see. Nacho Mama. You hit reply all. Okay. I love that. Okay, let's see here. People were all, let's see. Whoever keeps leaving dirty dishes in the sink better learn to clean after themselves, or I personally stuff said culprit into the washer so they can see how it works. Man who pissed in their cereal this morning, and then you hit reply all, Sherlock. Would you like to remind council meeting? Okay. Please remember your presence required Wednesday, November 11th at 1300 hours. I need us all there. Speak now if you can't attend, and I'll reschedule. Implicit bias. This is not a punishment. It has nothing to do with dismissal of any experience, but we can all benefit from discussion. Dinner.
Huh. Tom invited Eddie over for dinner?
Oh, yeah. He's been trying way too hard to get Eddie's endorsement.
Does he? Support Tom?
He preferred staying neutral.
Whoa. Brown looked at our file this morning.
Wait, what? What does that mean?
The archives.
I don't know. But there's a reference number. R68653.
Let me write that down so I can remember. R68653. Okay. Back. Oh, no. Back.
One of his emails mentioned the archives. That's gotta be where our file is. The police chief of Delos Crossing hosts charity events?
Oh, yeah. It's a community social. He volunteers to help. He pretty much knows everyone. More importantly, he's also on too. He's in charge of the safety chart.
Let's put the Vecchies next to...
Can you not?
My bad. Where's she at? Oh, there she is.
Please tell me you know what the code is.
To the highly confidential police archive?
Then, how am I supposed to open the door?
I spent hours playing next to this room. I'd see people go inside all the time. The keypad does this little tune. Dum-da-dee-doo.
Dum-da-dee.
Seriously?
Go on, try.
I don't... Well, I can already tell what numbers are going to push the most. Dum-dum-dee-doo. Oh, wait, hold on. Nope. Do-da-dee-doo.
How did that tune go again?
Dum-da-dee-doo.
Dum-da-dee-doo. Okay. D. Okay. So 4, 6, 6. Do is 1. So 0. Okay, so it's 6.
I guess we should look up that reference in the archives.
Okay. So it is.
How did that tune go again?
Dum-da-dee-doo. Okay, let's see. It is 6. No, I didn't. Oh, fuck. I hit the wrong button. Okay, try it again.
How did that tune go again?
Dum-da-dee-doo.
6, 0, 4, 1.
Yes.
Isn't there a camera in there?
Looks like they're finally going digital.
Oh, that's right. I remember Eddie complaining about this. They're gonna have to resort everything.
Great.
They've digitized their closed files, but only the ones before 1990.
Meaning
Our file is still somewhere in those boxes.
Perfect. A room of scattered case files and a half-done sorting system.
Yep. This is gonna be so fun for you. I'm gonna go keep a lookout.
What? Why do I have to be the one stuck with box duty?
Because if anyone sees me, I'll have a better excuse for being there. Reach out if you need anything. R68653. Look it up.
Look it up, she says. Okay.
I'm trying to think what year that would have been. Okay, so it's 2015, right? So if it was 10 years ago, that would have been 2005, right? Duh, because that was when the opening scene was. Wait. R5. Let's see.
Nope.
Okay, so hold on a minute. 210 201. It has to be 05 R6. That's 2. R68. It has to be that one.
Here we go. Looks like a step-by-step record of the investigation.
Let's see. My partner notified Officer Christian Holt of accident 12 at Cannery Road, Delos Crossing, blah, blah, blah. White female identifies 7864, falling over deck into lake, audio recorded. Let's see. Let me write this down so I can remember. Let's see. Tape 36359 and 36360. Minor's name redacted. 3794 children of Marriott. Couldn't get a statement from them as there were a number of dire stress and shock. Children were taken to... Okay. Let's see. Okay. Let's turn it.
Well?
So far, I'm not seeing anything we didn't know already. It does reference some other files and audio recordings, though.
You might be able to look those up on the computer. Even if our file hasn't been digitized yet, they may already have it in the appendix.
Okay, coroner. Here's cut short by sister. Marianne threatened with a gun. Tyler, when Tyler fled from her, she pursued child to the docks. Allison stabbed M.A. Rowan, who was still threatening the child before falling over into the water. Witnesses state they called 911 shortly after. Did not recover a pair of scissors. Present this case to charged minor's name redacted. Ooh, it doesn't help that their names are redacted and that they're twins.
Other references on the computer.
Oh, that computer.
Alright, I'm in. You can search by keywords. What should I look for?
I don't know. Mary Ann Ronan? March 1st, 2005?
What am I supposed to do? Oh, let's see. That's why. Let's see. 05-R61889 and 05-R62766. Okay. Back.
Reference is 05-R62-766.
Wait, wasn't that this one? Oh, he was already looking at it.
I have her autopsy report.
Let's see.
She... God.
What is it?
She drowned. Stab wound was non-fatal.
What?
Victim then felt afraid. I don't know all that other stuff. Regular. So she had alcohol in her system. Okay, so we have R61, right? I said
There
take.
might be other references on the computer.
I look. Wait, what's this?
Delos Crossing Police Department.
Hello? Hello?
Hello, I can hear you.
It's my mom. She fell in the water and she's not coming up.
Okay, where are you now?
Home. We're home.
Are you alone? Where's your dad?
It's just me and my sister.
All right, honey, can you give me your address?
12 Cannery Road. Please, hurry.
Just stay right where you are, okay? We're sending someone out to help you.
Don't hang up.
Okay, so remote recording. Okay. Recording worked first. Nope, just that one.
Delos Crossing Police Department.
Hello? Hello?
Hello,
Okay, I need to check out 05R61-889. There.
I'd already written it down, so. Okay. Oh, wait.
Found a summary of everything. Wow, this is a real detective novel. Brown's quite the wordsmith.
He's not a writer, Tyler.
Let's see. Victim threatened child with gun, child stabbed her with a pair of scissors. Let's see. White. Oh, it's Sam's gun. Interesting. No, I don't want that. Fuck. I wasn't done looking.
Shit. Shit. Eddie's coming up the stairs. What do I do? What do I do?
Stall him.
No shit, Sherlock.
Tell him you need to talk in his office.
Can I not just take that? Because I wasn't done. Great. I accidentally hit the wrong thing. I don't know what else I need.
Here. Bingo.
Okay, so 2005 201546.
Reference is 2005-201-546. Okay, here it is. Wait, what the hell? Tessa accused her of child neglect.
Yeah. Run, browse aisles. They don't eat and are exposed to all kinds of inappropriate influences. Okay, Q. So that's why she might have been upset. Nope. There we go. Hospital discharge papers. Let's see. 05R68 miscellaneous. Okay.
Okay. I need to check out 05R68 MISC.
If I can find the damn thing.
Here we go. Huh. Why is that here?
Headache. Let's see, what's this? To hereby release liability. So pressure, loss of conscious, nausea, dazed. Huh. So someone was in the hospital, which I don't know why the hospital report would be in there.
It mentioned child services. Search for that.
Got something. Here.
0501 COM EBR. Okay.
Reference is 0501 COM EBR. There.
Okay.
Jesus. Unbelievable. Allie. Tessa called fucking social services on us. And Eddie went along with it.
What?
Where are you? What's going on?
I could have told you she calls.
I need to get moving.
Shit. I'm sorry, Tyler. I couldn't stop him. He's coming your way.
Get out.
Uncle, we didn't mean to.
I'm not gonna repeat myself.
You're a goddamn hypocrite.
I said move it.
Hey! Get off me!
Rather spend the night here? Come on!
I said don't fucking touch me!
Go on. And consider yourselves lucky you're family.
You're right. Family. And for Allison's sake, we should talk.
About what?
We saw our file. We know about social services. Why? Why did you turn your back on her? Why did Tessa?
Screaming is not going to do anything. That's why I picked that.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. We need to talk. The winter before your mother's death was hard. Delos Crossing was snowed in for months. Most roads were closed and plane supplies were scarce. Everyone was struggling.
Especially Marianne.
Yeah. She was always just scraping by. And that winter left nothing to scrape up. Even if locals had found time to help her. I don't know, I'm not sure your mother would have accepted.
You're saying Tessa reported her mother because she was having supply issues?
Tessa came to me because she was honestly concerned.
Right.
I was legally required to report Tessa's complaint, even if I didn't agree.
So you took her word for it and called child services?
Failure to provide adequate food, lack of appropriate supervision, inattention to a child's psychological care. Like it or not, she had a case.
What? It's bullshit!
Just following the law, then. Right.
Is that why you came over that day, before she died? You felt shitty, didn't you? That's why you broke procedure?
I had to warn her that it was happening and that it wasn't looking good. An assessment worker had been assigned and started doing background checks. What else was I supposed to do?
I thought always telling each other the truth was our #1 rule.
Still is, little moose.
And yet you still lied.
I didn't want you two putting yourselves through unnecessary hurt. But you're adults and that was your choice to make. I'm truly sorry.
Thank you, Uncle.
Just like that, huh? Must be nice to have a daughter who lets you off the hook that easy. Eddie, you keep trying to point your finger at Tessa, but you have to take responsibility for your part in our mother's death.
I've asked myself over and over for the past 10 years what I could have done different. I know I made a big mistake with you two.
Don't touch me like that.
And you've got every right to be angry. Being a father? Well,
you're not a father. Well,
it's a pretty tough job. I've tried my best. And I'd like to try my best with you too.
Please stop
Tyler,
touching me.
if you want it.
I feel like both those answers could be about the same.
I'm open to getting there. But it's gonna take some time before we're a big, happy family.
Okay,
I respect that.
fair enough, yeah. It's not that
hard
easy.
work rebuilding trust. But you've got a place here whenever you need it. Group hug?
We're not there yet. Yeah, we're not there yet.
Yeah, absolutely not.
All right, I'm really gonna have to kick you out now.
No rest for the wicked, huh?
Oh yeah, I'm as wicked as it gets. See you both later.
I didn't see that artwork before. Oh, wait up. I guess we go.
Well, that went better than I was afraid it would.
What do you see?
What happened up there?
Long story.
Hey, you know the drill. Chin up.
Yeah. Chin up, stand tall.
Atta girl. I could use a beer.
It's noon.
Which means that by the time I drink one, it'll be afternoon. I can't be expected to enjoy my pulled pork sandwich without a cold one. Are we still on for lunch tomorrow?
Yeah, sure. I'll text you.
Are they a thing? Denise Wilson. I mean, I like Officer Wilson. She's pretty cool.
Allison,
What?
you feel like shit.
How can you tell?
Because I feel like shit. What are we gonna do about Tessa?
Nothing. Look, we're not gonna do anything. That's enough, Tyler. Talk to Tessa? Why? What are you looking for? What are you expecting her to say?
I thought she loved us.
Really?
Chief Brown, is it true? Is she... Oh my God. Children,
Tessa. Tessa, you need to leave. Come on, kids.
Everything is going to be all right, okay? You're going to be okay, I promise.
Go home. You can't be here right now.
Oh God. Oh God.
Where is everybody?
Tessa's gotta be around somewhere.
I think I'm hearing something.
Well, at least we know the entire world didn't vanish. But given who is here, we can't count out the rapture quite yet. I need to take a breather. I'm gonna do a bit of shopping. You look for Tessa, okay?
On it.
Stopped to take a leak just as I was finishing up. See? A big old book. I grabbed my own six from the truck and set myself.
I thought you were shopping.
I got a bull moose in my truck and a bull tag in my pocket. Who's gonna know the difference?
Doesn't make it right.
Oh no, I didn't realize I was talking to a damn Boy Scout.
Well.
You two just can't stay away, huh?
Unfortunately, we're looking for Tessa again.
Well, she took off about half an hour ago. Sorry.
Do you know if she'll be back soon?
I don't know if she's even coming back. No one tells me anything.
How about Tom? He busy?
He's been in the office all morning, so who knows? But it's Tom, so it's probably safe to interrupt him.
Wasn't that the guy from the ferry? Why are you side-eyeing me? I feel like I need to talk to that guy. But I don't want to. I'm gonna keep my distance from him
I
because...
thought you were working at the diner today.
No, I switched shifts because I wanted to get some sleep, but it turns out I was also scheduled to work at the store.
Michael, how do you always end up double booked?
I'm too much of a badass to miss schedule.
You're gonna work yourself to death, you know?
Yeah, I can really turn the money down. The security deposit.
do you mean? We've got enough signatures. It should have at least been enough to stall construction while we figure out our next move. Well, why don't we schedule a meeting with the Alaska Wildlife Foundation? Try to get their support. Look, Harold, I have to go. We can pick this up at the meeting. I should be on my way over soon. Hello, Tyler. Can I help you?
Oh. Ah! Are you gonna talk to him? Hello? Oh, there we go.
Hey, I hope this isn't a bad time, but is Tessa around today?
She had to step out for a family matter. This wouldn't be something I could help with, would it?
Yeah, maybe, actually. We were over at the police station and we took a look at Marianne's case file.
Okay.
Why did Tessa come to the police station that night?
She was looking for you two. To make sure you were okay. When she heard what happened, she was a mess.
How exactly did she hear about it so fast?
Can't remember who called, but you know how it is. No news travels faster than a secret. Everyone knew 5 minutes after Brown was on his way out.
Tessa reported Marianne to social services. Did you know?
Vaguely. But I didn't get involved. I didn't think I really had anything to add.
You never thought to mention it?
Well, now, I'm not sure how a thing like that would have come up. And I didn't want to rub salt in any wounds.
Huh. How about when we were in the store yesterday asking about it point blank?
That was between you and Tessa. I try to stay out of other people's affairs.
Okay.
He's a politician.
Thank
He's
you.
going to talk around it.
Look, I'm sorry if you felt resistance from people around here.
To put it mildly.
Allison, you know this better than anybody. But your mother's death left a scar on this community. Now, I won't claim we went through anything close to what you did, but it was a cruel reminder of the limits of trust.
Well, if we want to get past the limits of trust, we all need to face what happened, which means being completely honest about it.
We all want to find peace, kids. It's just harder for some people to talk about the past. Now, you let me know if you have any other questions, okay?
Hey.
Yes?
You said I should remind you not to be late for your meeting, so don't be late.
Yep. I'll be on my way in a minute. So, kids, was there anything else you two wanted to talk to me about?
Did you ever hear any rumors about our mother? Like, who her father might have been?
I'm not exactly a rumor monger. Your mother was close to a few men, but whether they were your father, I couldn't say. But look, oh, gosh. I'm sorry. I really have to go. Michael, could you finish up the storage room and then just close up?
Yeah, sure thing, boss man.
See you later.
You two want to help a brother out, spend the afternoon here working for free?
Why not?
I'll vibe.
We came here to talk to Tessa, and she's not here.
She's at the cemetery, visiting her parents.
Oh.
Hey, tell you what. Why don't you guys help me close the store, and then we can drive over together. I've been meaning to pay my uncle a visit.
Can't we just wait for her to come back here? I'm not really excited about going there.
Allison, we don't have to visit her grave.
I'm gonna start working in the storage room. Tyler, join me when you're done.
Sure thing. Just give me a sec.
Where'd that question about our father come from?
Oh, I don't know. It was a weird thing to ask, I guess. Hey, so you look less than thrilled with the plan.
Yeah, like I said, I am not stoked to be going to the cemetery.
I mean, you won't be alone.
I know, but I'll be there too. And Michael.
I'm not sure I want to drag him into this.
Hey, he offered. He wants to be there for you.
For me, huh? Well, we need to get the store closed, so go give him a hand.
You sure you're gonna be okay?
Yes, so stop hovering.
My bad. Okay, storeroom.
Alright, I already counted there, but I just need you to double check a few things.
Okay.
It's not complicated.
Okay.
I've got this in the back.
Oh yeah? Because you're just that good, huh?
Yep. Oh, left shift.
I'm clowning. I don't even know where to begin.
Yeah.
What do I do?
Okay, let's start with an easy one, alright? Go to the back of the room and, tell me how many cans of Molto Bene brand tomato sauce we have left.
Oh my god.
Aye, aye.
Oh god. Oh, I don't know. Where is it? Go to the back. That's all paint and shit, yeah? Is that it?
Why are you laughing?
I was just remembering the time Allison and I opened up a bag of flour and threw it at each other's faces. We called it a summer snow fight. We made a gigantic mess. Marianne was pissed.
Where is the food? Is that?
I wonder what's in that box. Cheddar dip? Ugh, yuck.
Your sister loves that shit.
I like cheddar.
She eats it straight out of the jar.
Ugh.
Oh, God.
I prefer mine with chips, thank you. That's pop.
No, that's not what Michael wanted.
Well, I can't find the bloody thing, and this is next to the bleach, which doesn't seem like good storage material. These are all boxes. That's canned ham.
Why am I standing here looking at this?
Well, I don't know. I'm looking for the fucking pasta.
We could use some of that at the house.
Yeah, it's paint. This storage room has 0 cents. What the fuck? Is that it? Oh, for fuck's sake. There.
Hold on. Let me count this.
Let's, oh shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm gonna say 14.
There's 14 cans of Malta Bene tomato sauce.
Okay. Sounds about right.
Man, I'm so good at this.
That was easy. I need you to count the bottles of bleach for me.
Bleach.
On it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah? Oh, left shift.
Six?
All right. Not bad, Tyler. Not bad.
Careful. They might give me your job.
Oh, you can have it.
What's next?
Come here and help me with this.
What's up?
I need your opinion on this masterpiece.
Is that supposed to be me?
Yeah, come on, look at the hair. Nailed it, right?
I mean, to me, there's room for improvement, but...
Honestly, it's beautiful.
Hey, don't make fun of me.
I'm not. Oh, maybe a little bit, but I like it. For real.
Well, it helps to have a good model.
So, this is what you're up to while I was out there doing your work?
What can I say? I'm a multitasker.
Hey, multitasker, I think you made a mistake here. Total amount should be 36.
Oh, how dare you, sir?
What? I just don't want you to get in trouble.
Yeah, you're right. You know, I'm off my game today.
Alright, anything else you wanted me to check?
Yep, one last thing, and then we should be free from this purgatory.
Hit me.
Can you count how many plushies we have in that box over there?
Plushies?
Okay. Is that the mangy muskrat?
Oh, these plushies? Why does...
So...
I'm guessing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11?
You've got about 11 left in that box.
That's creepy as shit.
Did I get it wrong? Michael? Ow!
Oh, God.
Hey, sorry. It was just too tempting. Lesson number 1 in the ancient art of inventory. Never let your guard down.
You have no idea what you just started. First one with 3 confirmed hits wins. Cool?
Oh.
Gotcha.
Where's he at? Oh. Where'd he go?
Oh, come on. Is that all you got, Ronan?
Just you wait. I've got a strategy.
Oh yeah? We'll see.
So, is this a typical workday for you?
Nah, I usually don't have such good-looking company back here.
Ooh.
Oh, so I'm good-looking company, huh?
Yeah, well, don't let it get to your head. I'm still destroying you.
Are you... For fuck's sake. Okay, this is a... Oh.
Boom! One more hit and you're out. Prepare to feel my wrath.
God, you're corny.
Hey, is it cool that we're throwing these toys around? Aren't you guys gonna, like, sell them?
Nah, supplier made a typo on Vecchi. Can't sell any of them.
Cool. No harm, no foul, then. Gotcha.
Oh god, right in the fucking face.
Man, you're good.
I told you not to doubt the golden arm.
Well, we'll never make that mistake again. Okay. I'll need to finish this inventory thing real quick. Your sister's probably done already. Here. Let's hit the bitch's grotto.
The bitch's
what?
grotto?
That's the name for the couch where Allison and I sit during breaks.
Ah, alright.
You call each
cool.
other the bitches?
Let me see what you've done with the place.
Sharpshooter. I don't want to look at those anymore. They're terrifying. Is that a priest?
Is that a picture of a priest with little hearts?
Yeah. That's the hot priest who hosts Bible study with Tessa. And for the record, that was Allison's doing. She had a crush on him for ages. But he is very, very hot.
Shit, yeah. I remember him from when we were kids. That's Father Batista.
Yeah, he's got that silver fox thing going on now, see?
Yeah, yep, I see it.
Oh, hey, see that container? That's for you.
Huh?
It's the trout I caught yesterday at the buzzard hole. Grilled it up with my world-renowned marinade.
That's actually super thoughtful. Thank you.
You sound surprised.
No, sorry. I'm just not used to people randomly doing nice things for me.
Oh, we'll have to fix that.
Oh, the Juno Coalition.
I'm surprised Tessa let you hang this up.
Yeah, she hates it. But as long as I don't promote my lifestyle in front of the customers, she didn't say anything.
Man, must be exhausting to spend your days educating these people.
Here's the thing, I don't. Opening the mines of this town would be a full-time fucking job. And emotional labor pays shit.
Do you ever get lonely in Delos Crossing?
Yeah, sometimes. So I'm always in Juneau working with the JCE, meeting new people. I gotta make my shit happen for me, because no one else will.
Right. I feel you. Hey, I hope this isn't too personal, but you ever been with anyone in Delos Crossing?
I dated a guy in high school for a minute, but we had to keep it quiet. I've been with a few other people, but that shit's tricky out here. And what about you? You ever been with a guy? I mean, assuming you're into guys, which I guess I kind of did.
I've never really been with anybody. Guess I was too busy processing trauma or whatever. But if I met a guy I was into, who knows?
Yeah, they seem to have a thing going on.
Anyway.
And I'm done.
No way. You like Duplex Duo too?
Yeah, Allison got me into him. We were supposed to go to a show in Juneau a few months ago.
And what happened?
You ever heard of moon rocks? We took 2 hits before going to the show and that was it. Our feet couldn't find the floor. Not our finest hour.
Moon rocks.
I gotta tell you, it's so weird to finally meet the other Ronin.
You mean the OG Ronin? I was born first, you know.
Oh, there we go.
So? Thought Allison said she was.
Well, our mother never actually told us, but it was me. So, why is it so weird to meet me?
Because I just heard Allison tell your story so many times. She told me everything about you. Fireweed, your transition. I hope that's okay, by the way.
Yeah, it's fine. She asked me first.
Yeah, figures. That lady is thorough and she loves you like crazy.
I know. So, yeah, you were probably the first person to know about it other than Allison.
I'm glad you trusted me. And it's great to finally get to know you in the flesh. You're pretty alright.
You're not too bad yourself.
I try not to be. Especially around guys I'm trying to impress.
Oh.
So I wasn't blowing smoke when I said you should move to Juneau with us.
I know.
I've got a community there. Could be yours too.
Fitting in. There's a concept.
Right.
You have no idea how life-saving a chosen family can be. It pulled me out of the dark more times than I can count.
I hear you. Hey, can I ask you a question?
Of course. Shoot.
Why do you care so much if I move to Juneau?
Look, like I said, I want to get to know you.
Because I'm just that fascinating, huh?
Honestly, yeah. You might be one of a kind, Tyler Ronan.
Well, golly gee, Michael. I think
Oh.
you're swell too. You're the cat's pajamas.
Shut up. I've got way better compliments than that. But I can't open with my best, right?
It's cool. So, I'll get more of those if I get to know you better?
For sure. If that's something you'd be interested in.
I might be. Yeah.
Oh, hey.
I've been standing at that counter for an hour waiting for you two dum-dums to come back. Are you guys ready to go?
Mm-hmm. I think we've done about as much damage as we can back here.
Yeah. Let's...
Yeah, I think Allison's got something going on with Officer Wilson back at the cop shop.
Here we are.
Thanks for letting me hitch a ride over.
No problem. You sure we can't drive you back?
Nah, you're like stretching my legs. It isn't far. And anyway, can't put the wind in a bottle.
Alright.
Tessa should be at her parents' grave, not far from the entrance. Look for a big crooked tree. You can't miss it. I'm gonna go check in with my uncle. Good luck. For real.
You look pretty spooked.
I've never been a big fan of cemeteries. Especially after, you know.
I promise after this we can chill at the house. Cool?
Okay, what do I say? A big crooked tree? The sun.
So, did you ever come back?
Shh, keep it down.
Better?
Much.
Why do people always feel like they have to whisper in cemeteries?
I don't know. Probably just a mirror neuron thing.
Oh, what?
Monkey see, monkey do.
Yeah. Anyway, have you been back here at all? Since the funeral?
No. I've never had a reason to. Thankfully.
We're going back and, like, since we had looked at the thing, they were saying, like, that the kid was charged with homicide, but it's like, it was obviously, like, self-defense, in a sense.
Our mother made us come here all the time. It was so weird.
Mom, why do we always come here?
Does it bother you?
No. It's just weird because we don't know any of these people. I mean, except Eddie's mom.
It never hurts to say hello.
Because they're very lonely.
That's right, sweetie. And sometimes, even if you can't see them, they stay with you. In here. Always here.
Mom?
Always.
She loved us. A lot. But sometimes it was like loving us hurt her.
Do you think she was just really scared of losing us?
Maybe. Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, most parents are scared of losing their kids.
I wonder. The religions and ways of life. Okay. Warning those who have journeyed to the other side. As love transcends all boundaries, the passing of a clan member is an event felt throughout the community. These people come together to mourn a loved one and lift their opposite clan members' spirits. When an eagle is being mourned, The ravens show love and strength, upon mourning eagle clans. Likewise, when a raven is being mourned, the eagles are there for the ravens. After the service, it is customary for members of the opposite moiety to comfort the grieving family, bringing out their, I can't read that very well. What is it? A tool? Clan-owned regalia to symbolize catch tears before they hit the ground and comfort grieving clan members. I've heard of that. Let's see. The 40-day party is observed 40 days after the passing to pay respects to the departed. Some believe it is more recent tradition. Family members organize a shared meal where a fire dish, one plate of food, is burned to nourish and comfort the spirit of the departed. 1 year or more from the passing, a potluck is held to first mourn, then celebrate the life of the departed. It is hosted by the clan of the deceased. This is to honor the departed clan member through a traditional ceremony, show appreciation, and pay debts to the opposite moiety who support the clan at a time of mourning. I like that. It's a pretty cemetery. Oh, there she is. I see her.
Well, here's the crooked tree, but no Tessa.
No, she's over there.
Let's check around for her parents' grave. Just to make...
Wait, is this the one we called Big Crookedy?
The exact one.
Why didn't we call it Gnarls Branching? Total missed opportunity.
Because we weren't hip to basketball back then? Or CeeLo Green?
Damn. I remember it going all the way up to the clouds.
Everything does when you're 4 feet tall.
I see Tessa over there. Nope, that's Michael. Oh, so we gotta look for her parents' graves.
Yazzie. Why does it sound familiar?
Yazzie Trucking. He used to haul lumber for the sawmill.
Oh, yeah. And he always blasts the horn for us. De Leon.
That's the one.
Don't tell me we missed her.
Hello, Mr. Eagle.
Kids. It's time.
Ah, shit. Keep doing that.
Do we really have to go, Eddie?
You can hold my hand if you want.
I can walk fine on my own.
It'll be quick, okay? Then we'll get something to eat.
The day of the funeral. I barely remember it.
That's probably for the best. I don't think either of us are exactly eager to relive what went on behind that gate.
So... I know I said we didn't have to visit her grave.
But it feels like the right thing to do.
Yeah, exactly. Do you remember where she is?
No. I mean, for what it's worth, I remember staring at the water during the funeral. Well, only a few steps in, and I'm already starting to regret this.
Allison, please.
I'm not going!
Allison, come back!
Yeah. Any hope that this would be easier than last time? Totally gone.
At least this time no one's sending me away.
I'm holding you to that. Afterwards, you and I had a moment over there by the totem, right? I wonder if we could see that.
Doesn't hurt to check.
I hate when you get right there on the memory and then you won't, like, you have to be in a certain spot for it to trigger.
I won't let them take you away. I'm gonna tell them the truth.
You swore, Allison. I'm gonna be okay. Please don't worry about me.
I know I'm supposed to get over this Brown thing, but I really wish you'd been able to come visit that much.
Yeah, me too, but... Look, I didn't make any promises that day. You did. Watch.
They all think you killed her. It's not fair.
I'll be okay. You have to take care of yourself now.
See?
It's possible, but I don't think so.
Well, I know so. Thinking about it got me through the rest of the day.
I'll be back soon, alright? Promise. I'll be back soon, alright? Promise.
But I'm gonna come see you every week, and we'll talk with our voice every day. But I'm gonna come see you every week, and we'll talk with our...
Yeah, I feel like Tyler would be the one to...
I'll be back soon, alright? Promise. I'll be back soon, alright? Promise.
That's what I would have
Chief
promised.
Brown's gonna take care of you. We'll be okay. You'll see.
Kids. About to start.
I'm sorry it took me so long to come back.
It's not your fault.
I got so caught up in everything that...
You really don't have to explain. I understand what you were going through now.
Are you ever gonna let me finish my sentences?
No.
Maybe someday, but not today.
Yeah, I feel like Tyler would have given that promise to let her know it was okay. But he probably didn't think.
I wish you could have seen her.
Is this it?
Oh, hi. I didn't see you there.
I'm sorry. We didn't mean to eavesdrop.
No harm done. Hey, you're that nice gal from the Becky store, Allison, right?
Yes. And you're... It starts with a K, right?
Kendra. Don't worry. Don't expect you to keep track of everyone who passes through. And you would be...
Her brother. I'm Tyler.
Pleased to meet you, Tyler.
I hope this isn't rude, but where's that accent from?
Georgia. Born and raised. Landed in Delos about 2 years ago.
From Georgia to the middle of nowhere, Alaska. There's gotta be a story there.
Well, I wasn't planning to stay for more than a few months. We came up for the fishing season, just like we'd done twice before. My husband, Meech, he always tried to convince me to stay on longer, but I wasn't having it. But then... well, we lost him.
I'm sorry.
Fishing accident.
Oh, God. I'm so sorry. Way too many families around here have lost someone that way.
Yeah, something's gotta change. Anyway, now it's just me and my daughter, Jaina. And I just can't bring myself to pack us up and leave him here all alone.
I don't know when we're talking to her, but...
Do you want to go back to Georgia?
Well, that's the real question, ain't it? I never used to like it here. Too cold, too quiet, like a frozen desert. Thousands of miles from family. But these days, I finally started to see it the way Meech did. All the beauty.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I just wish it hadn't taken losing him to get me to come around. I'm realizing now I fought him more out of stubbornness than anything else.
That's gotta be hard.
Yeah. Don't ever let your own sense of what is come between you and the people you love. It's a real easy way to squander precious time.
Do you think you might stay then?
Well, my mama's been making the case that Jaina deserves to grow up with family. And she's probably right. But if I'm honest, the solitude here is a bit of a relief. I don't have to worry what 100 other people are up to. Just, me and my girl. No matter which way I look at it, there just ain't a clear choice.
What do you think Jaina wants?
I think she's happy to be wherever her toys are. But when I think of how close I was to my cousins growing up, well, she may not realize she's missing out, but she will be. I probably put too much stock in chance encounters, but... You have any thoughts?
I can't make that call.
Sorry, but I am so not capable of making that call.
Yeah, sorry. It was a strange question.
It sounds like you've only got good options. I don't think you need to worry about making a wrong choice.
I really appreciate that.
Well, we should get moving. I hope everything works out for you and your daughter.
See you around, Kendra.
You two have a good day.
It's gotta be this, right?
Damn. She got kind of stranded out here.
I know. And her daughter's barely 2 years old. God, those kind of accidents happen all the time. But the penalties cost less than safety upgrades, so...
So they do jack shit. Life's got a price.
Ty.
What's wrong?
This is it.
Okay.
Yeah. God, I think I need a second.
I'm gonna have a look around, okay? I'll be right back.
Yeah, all good.
They said she was by the water.
This might take a while. This might take a while.
Oh, there she is. That didn't take long at all.
Allison.
Is that her?
What the hell was going on with you? What broke?
Why didn't you say anything? We were your goblins. You didn't have to do it all alone.
Tessa?
Kids, I wasn't expecting to see. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Feeling a little guilty, maybe?
When we pass on, our graves are all anyone has to remember us by. Letting hers just fall apart would be cruel. I'm not a cruel person.
Cruel enough to call social services on our mother.
I wanted to protect you. Marianne was getting worse all the time. I was afraid that if things kept going the way they were, then one day...
We were going to end up dead?
Look, I'm sorry I didn't tell you the whole story back in the store, but I didn't want you to...
Enough with the excuses. What the hell happened to her? Why'd you turn your back on us?
Your mom was always just barely getting by. And over the years, she burned a lot of goodwill. It got so bad, no one was willing to hire her. And the stress of that, well, it took its toll. I tried to help, but she pushed me away. She pushed us all away. In the end, she isolated herself from everyone. She was alone and out of options.
She had us until you threatened to have us taken away.
I couldn't let her drag you down with her. She had you stealing, for God's sake. Your mother never wanted to be a part of this community. She always thought she was better than the rest of us. A spoiled little girl playing fairy princess in the woods. If she just settled down with someone instead of running around with married men, well, just ask Sam Kansky how much better that would have been for everyone.
Wait, what?
Oh God.
What happened between them?
I wasn't thinking. Please, just forget I said anything.
Tessa!
All I know is whatever went on, Laura left Sam over it. But I shouldn't have said anything about that. I promised I wouldn't. I'm sorry, kids.
I get that Marianne wouldn't let you help her. But there had to be a better way to deal with it.
Yeah, I agree.
Especially if she was having some kind of crisis.
Yes, you're right. There were other things I could have done. Better things. I know I've made mistakes. All I can do now is say that I'm sorry. If I could give you back your mother, I would. I don't deserve your forgiveness, especially yours, Tyler. But if there's a place for me in your lives, I'd like to be there.
I have to know something first. Are you good with who I am?
I've been thinking about that since you came home. I believe that my life is better for having lived it by God's word. But I also believe we don't always understand what he's saying to us. I pray for guidance. And seeing you standing here in front of me, such a strong and thoughtful young man, I think I have his answer.
That means a lot to me. Thank you.
Tessa, I know the last couple of days have been heated. I'm up for a fresh start if you are, but it's not really up to me. Tyler?
I'm done losing people. And if we can't let people grow, then what the hell kind of chance do we have?
True.
Thank you. Both of you. Kids, I never knew your mother's whole story, but it was obviously very painful. She always said you two were the only good luck she'd ever had. I'm going to try harder to forgive her. I hope you can as well. If you two are in town tomorrow, come by the cafe. Lunch is on me.
There gonna be coconut cake on the menu?
You know, I think there just might be. I'll see you two tomorrow then.
We'll be there. Come on.
Well, coconut cake would send me into anaphylactic shock, but... Okay.
That was something, huh?
Yeah, it was.
I had pretty much given up on her. But I guess sometimes people change.
I know. I feel like a total ass right now.
Well...
Looks like you could use a nap.
A nap?
Oh, shit.
After today, I'm ready to hibernate.
Maybe we could find the old bear's ice cave for you. You want to sit down for a bit?
Okay. Sit. There we go.
Not a bad view, right?
Yeah. I get now why they put cemeteries in nice spots. Takes a little bit of the sting off. Listen, I know this has been hard. I'm really grateful you saw it through with me. Fireweed was great, but there was no one really there for me like that, you know? You're the only one.
Hey, brothers and sisters, right?
But it's been way more brothers than sisters lately. which is why I'm trying to say thank you.
You really don't have to.
You saved my life, Allison.
Only for you to end up locked up in fireweed for the rest of your childhood.
Wait, are you still blaming yourself for that? Don't. It was my choice.
It's just... I stole your life, Tyler.
No.
And then I totally wasted it.
That's not true.
You're on your way to Denali. Michael's gonna be a famous chef, and what am I doing? Nothing.
Nothing. You've been working on that accounting degree, and your art's good. Really good. Stop putting yourself down. As soon as we figure this shit out, we're gonna sell the house, and you're gonna go to Juneau. You're gonna kick ass.
You make it sound so easy.
No. We never had a shot at easy. But we always pull through, right?
Yeah. You're right. Hey. Wherever Ranger Tyler ends up next, he better come down from the hills to visit us city folk every now and then. You hear?
For sure. And anyway, it's not gonna be for a while. We've got time.
Oh yeah, of course. We do. So I guess we know the story now, huh? Marianne was done with Delos, and Delos was done with her. Maybe she was too proud, but she worked so hard for so long, and when she reached the end of her rope, no one was there to help her. Not even Tessa or Eddie. And when she heard social services was coming, she
Gave up. But killed her kids? Really? I don't know. It still feels like there's something missing, right?
You're never gonna understand what was going through her mind. I'll bet even she didn't. It's probably always gonna feel that way.
I'm gonna fall asleep the second I hit the couch.
You better rally. We still have to do some cleaning before bed.
Do we have to?
Hey, whoever packs the most gets the big couch tonight.
Oh.
Shit. Allison.
I'll get the fire extinguisher.
Oh god, scared me. Put the fire out.
Tyler,
okay, I'm okay.
Are you alright?
Allison, barn.
Stay there. I got it.
There was a guy. He smashed me in the face with the door.
Oh.
What guy? What did he look like?
It's covered in black.
I couldn't see straight, and he was all in black.
Why would someone try to burn down our barn?
I don't know. But I'm going to find out.
I was gonna say.
He went looking under the rug? Hey, come check this out.
Is that a box under the barn?
Yeah. What the hell? I think this is where the fire started.
So he was trying to burn
Whatever was
inside?
under there, yeah.
We should check it out. I'm gonna need to remove a few more planks to get to it.
Where could we possibly find a tool to do that?
Did he really have to smash everything?
Oh, wait. Have a crowbar anywhere?
God, he really turned this place upside down.
Asshole even dumped the drawers.
He was looking for something.
At least you were spared.
The moon had.
This guy went on a tear.
Valuable stuff's missing.
Oh, there we go.
Guess we know how he made the hole. Step back.
I'll be fine.
Pow! Right in your face. That's just like all that work and just pop. One little pop comes up.
Well, I only know one person who'd bother to decorate a storage box like this.
Marianne. Let's open it. What's that there?
Some kind of carving. Not sure what it is, though.
Okay, let's see here.
Wait. Look. It's the same symbol.
The Secret Keeper.
Well, let's see if we can find any numbers.
Let's see. Once upon a time, in the deep ancient forest, crafty goblin spied on the Secret Keeper as she made her rounds, gathering up secrets that the animals of the forest had for sale. How, said the first goblin, does she get people's secrets? Do you suppose she peels open their heads? Let's find out, said the second. And so the goblins watched the Secret Keeper. They watched until the stalwart moose came to her, hanging low. It was my fault. I chose the uneven trail. I can't bear to remember. And Secret Keeper nodded and gazed into the stalwart moose's eyes. Though the goblins couldn't hear anything, they knew she was speaking to the moose. So the Secret Keeper spoke in people's minds with the gift of the voice. After a few minutes, the stalwart moose blinked. I feel lighter. Did I just give you something? The Secret Keeper nodded, handing him a coin. The stalwart moose nodded and plodded along the trail. He spied the goblins hiding in the woods and narrowed his eyes, for he knew the goblins were often up to mischief. The two goblins whistled innocently, and the moose was forced to carry on because they were not doing anything obviously bad. I need to know what the secret was, said one of the goblins. Let's go buy it. So the goblins approached the Secret Keeper before she could stow away Moose's secret. We want to buy Moose's secret. But you have to trade, asked the Secret Keeper, her voice filling with minds. A silver hairbrush they'd stolen from the princess, and the Secret Keeper nodded. That is how the mate had tumbled down from the princess. That Secret Keeper nodded, and that is how the goblins came to know that the moose's mate had stumbled down a cliffside to her death. Because they were walking on the trail. I want to know more. Follow the Secret Keeper. You stole my secrets. Give them back, crafty goblins. I will give you back the silver handled. I shared the gift of the voice. I found the princess preparing food. They tried to peer into her mind, but they found it was blank. They tried to speak to her using only their minds, but she could not hear them. It seemed the Secret Keeper was craftier. Oh. So could they use it with others before? Huh. Let's look.
3 digits. Any ideas?
Marianne was never really a numbers kind of person.
I think I might know. Oh, wait.
That wasn't it.
Damn it.
Any brilliant ideas?
Knowing Marianne, it's probably connected to the Book of Goblins.
Yeah, we know that, but I looked and there wasn't anything in there, unless there's another number.
Wait, look. It's the same symbol.
The Secret Keeper.
Well, let's see if we can find any numbers.
Wait a minute, I think I see something. One, 3. Damn it. 0. Okay, there it was. I was looking right at it. One, 3, 0.
That did it. Guessing she didn't know how much of an ass he'd turn out to be.
Dear Marianne, I need you again. I know how that's. I need to see you again. I don't know what she saw the new girls and. Can't wait to see how it looks on you. Okay.
Fuck. That's rough.
How do you feel? You made a great mother.
This guy tried to push Marianne to get an abortion, even though she wanted to keep us.
So.
That's everything. What the hell?
So, Marianne hid a box under the barn. Box full of letters from our deadbeat dad.
It's pretty clear what happened.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Yep. That guy had an affair with Marianne, and he just tried to torch the evidence.
He must have heard we were clearing out the house. He was worried we'd find it.
You know, I can't shake the feeling I've seen him here before.
But say, is that not him?
I don't know about you, but I haven't forgotten anything about that night.
I would have said the same thing, but something felt different. I need to see the rest.
But you know what happens down there.
That's the thing. I'm not sure I do.
All right, let's go.
Some kind of work boot. Maybe fishing boots? This is where I tripped.
The Mad Hunter.
Wait, there was someone here that night? In the woods?
No. It was just... I saw... Who the hell did I actually see?
The Mad Hunter.
No. That was the Mad Hunter.
What? What are you talking about?
That night, I thought I saw the Mad Hunter in the woods. but I guess it was just some asshole. Some asshole who just fucking stood there and watched while our mother chased me with a shotgun.
Do you think it was the same guy?
Maybe. I mean, it had to be him, right? They were wearing the same fishing gear.
Yeah, unless everyone who wants to mess with us is coordinating outfits.
And wait, he was here once before, wasn't he? A few days before Marianne died?
Shush.
Maybe?
Hold on. Do you feel that? Trail ends here.
It looks like he jumped into the gully.
Come on, let's go.
Tyler, not there.
Our mother fought with someone on the dock about us. We need to know if it was the same guy.
But what if it's not that memory? What if it's... I can't go through that again.
We have to take that chance.
But do we really? I mean, someone just tried to burn our barn down.
Yeah, and that means we've got to be close to something.
I'm not going on that dock.
Guys, stop.
Just one more time, please.
There's always just one more. Every time it seems like we're done with this, something new pops up.
What if this is the only chance to figure out who our father is?
Then we go on living our lives without him, just like we always have.
Come on, we need to know the truth. For her.
What if I don't want to know the truth, huh? Did you ever consider that? No. You just push and push and...
You have to take responsibility for your part in Marianne's death.
What? How can you say that to me?
I didn't. But I did, right? Earlier, to Eddie. But I swear I didn't just say that to you.
So we can't even trust our own voices now?
God, I don't know. Allison.
I'll do it. Let's go.
Something wrong with that memory.
Ouch! Watch it! You're stepping on my foot! Can you hear what they're saying? Quiet! We don't want Mom to catch us out of bed.
I told you that would happen.
We almost had it, though. That was us watching Marianne fight with that guy. Try to focus on him, all right? Don't think about anything else.
I'll try.
Okay, can we... Come on, let's find this damn memory so we can go on with the story here. Come on.
I don't owe you anything.
You've been a little all over the place lately.
All over the place? I've just been trying to survive. If you want to make sure I don't get desperate, you could help us out. Lend me some money.
What happened? Why did it stop?
I can't, Tyler.
But we were so damn close.
I'm sorry. But I'm done.
That's it? You're just giving up, just like that. You can't do this. We owe her.
Marianne is gone, Tyler. And nothing we do is gonna change that.
Don't go, please. You can't keep running from this alley, or it's only gonna get worse.
Ouch! Watch it! You're stepping on my foot! Can you hear what they're saying? Quiet! We don't want Mom to catch us out of bed.
There's no money.
I've never asked you for anything, but right now they need you.
It's not gonna happen.
I've got everything I need to nail your ass in that barn.
And just what do you think happens after that?
What do you mean?
Well, if those kids have a father, you really think there's a court out there that'll let you keep them?
No! You have no claim to my children! Get the hell off my property, now! If you ever come back here, I'm going to kill you!
Allison...
I'm going to kill you.
No. No, no.
I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you.
Okay. Let's see. Tyler discarded. He's feeling. Oh, Tyler. Okay. Refuse the appointment. That's good. Eddie was touched by his forgiveness. Michael was heartened by Tyler's compliments. Tessa felt grateful that the twins kept in their lives.
There's something else. Look at this. What do you think? Should we give it a shot?
I think the crafty goblins have one more hatch to sneak through.
Let's go.
Alright, so that was episode 2. I'm not going to say much else about it. As soon as I think I know what's going on, something else clicks, and turns out we know nothing. So I will leave this episode off here. So thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to jump down that like button if you did like it. Leave a comment down below with other game suggestions or video ideas that you'd like to see from me. Share this channel with your friends and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already to see other videos I've done. See you next week for the 3rd and final chapter of this.